Erik ten Hag has officially been sacked by Manchester United. Now, this was obviously coming for a very long time. The results that Manchester United had under Erik ten Hag at the start of this season haven't been impressing or impressive in the slightest. Now, they have well underperformed what they should have. Erik ten Hag has been sacked. This is big for Manchester United. Looks like Gareth Southgate might be taking over as Manchester United manager, but in the meantime, Ruud Van Nistelrooy will be the interim manager. It looks like we are going to see Gareth Southgate take over from Erik ten Hag, but that is the big news of today. This video was meant to be about Chelsea's success so far in the Premier League, but now that it's changed, this is really weird because I didn't see this coming, but I also did, if you know what I mean. What I mean by that is I didn't see it coming as soon as it has done. Literally a day after they've lost the game to West Ham. Now, this has been under question for a very long time, how long Ten Hag would stay. I think he's out-welcomed his stay at Manchester United. I think that he should have been gone a long time ago. Manchester United have been in a complete mess, and I don't want to give Man United fans hope, why would I? But I don't think anything will change under Gareth Southgate, if I'm really honest. But, it's the only word I can say. If they were under Ten Hag, then they're going to be absolutely under Southgate. Gareth Southgate may have got to 2 Euro finals with England. He won that fall with England. Please just stop saying, I got to 2 Euro finals with England. So, it really is. Erik ten Hag wasn't a very good manager. Yes, he did win the FA Cup with Manchester United last season, but people need to stop walking around the fact. I mean, no one really is doing that, but this hasn't taken a long time. Ineos have finally seen sense and sacked Ten Hag. So, I don't really expect things to change. Ruud Van Nistelrooy will take over for now, but until they find a proper replacement, it is Van Nistelrooy who will manage Manchester United. But the thing with this is that I didn't think this would come as soon as it has, because it's so close, to the game at the weekend between Chelsea and Manchester United. But I think we see a clear winner in that game. I mean, you'll see what I have to say in the matchday preview at the end of the week. But with this decision being made, it's deciding who comes in now. There has been talks in the past of Zidane possibly managing Manchester United, but I don't think Zidane will even go near that job. But they did lose. I think yesterday's game against West Ham was the thing that broke the camel's back, if I'm really honest. That was the tip of the iceberg. So, yeah, Erik ten Hag is now no more at Manchester United. He has been sacked, which most Man United fans saw coming, I think. It happened just about 10 minutes ago. Well, that's the first time I heard of it anyway. But yeah, Erik ten Hag has gone from Manchester United. I think he out-welcomed his stay anyway. But it's over. No more Ten Hag at Manchester United. He stayed longer than any other man. He hasn't, United fans were saying give him more of a chance, but how many chances can you give him? They've won 2 games at Old Trafford this season. 2 games. One against Fulham, one against Brentford. This is a club that should be at the highest level of football. Champions League. And they're sitting down in 14th. Now, I think, what can you really do under Southgate, though? I mean, yes, he's an ex-England manager, and he wants the Manchester United job, but there isn't a lot that he's going to do. I really don't think, and I could be completely wrong, but I just don't think he's the right fit to manage Manchester United. And you know, maybe thinking, but who is? If Southgate isn't, who is? I think they have to search long and hard for a manager. They can't just get one from the pack that wants to do it, because that's not how football works. Like, they can't just pick one out from the bag and go, alright, you're in. That's kind of what they did with Ten Hag. I never thought Ten Hag was the right fit. He's done more for Manchester United than most managers have in the last 5 years. He won them the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup in his time at Manchester United, but it's just 2 trophies. They should be winning more than that. They should be qualifying for the Champions League every season. This is not Manchester United. They should be qualifying for the Champions League every season. They should be winning trophies left, right and centre. This is not Manchester United. The Manchester United that we used to know... the Manchester United that we used to know would be winning trophies, Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues, FA Cups. But no, they're sitting down in 14th in the Premier League table. It's not good enough as to what Manchester United should be achieving. And you sort of look at it and go, he deserved to be sacked, because he was on a downfall. He was on a decline for a long time. I really don't know what happened at the start of the season, because they were decent last season. They weren't the best, but they were okay. I mean, they won an FA Cup, for Christ's sake. But this season has just taken a massive decline. They've signed 2 of the best players that were in the Bundesliga, Mazraoui and De Ligt. Mazraoui has proved to be decent so far at Manchester United. But, like, we go back to the 22-23 season where Manchester United were on form. They qualified for the Champions League in that season. And Marcus Rashford was firing on all cylinders. He was a different player that season. But this season, he's nowhere to be seen. He's nowhere to be seen. And it's not good enough. They should have won the Europa League 2 seasons ago, but they didn't. They were declining. I don't want to put it all down to this, but they were on a decline when Ronaldo left. I don't want to put it all down to just him, but this decline started when Ronaldo left the club. Erik ten Hag made that happen. Like, I'm just going to say something. Ronaldo isn't the best now as he was, say, 2-3 years ago. But he's still a good player. He's still a great player. Not as good as he was 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, obviously. But he's still banging it out in the Saudi League. He's still banging in goals for Al Nassr. So, to be fair, he is getting older. He's 39, so it's what you expect. But again, the same things happen with Jadon Sancho. He was signed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the start of the 21-22 season. Barely played. I think he's been really disrespected. Jadon Sancho. Ten Hag didn't play him. He's gone on to sign again for Dortmund and Chelsea, and so far has impressed at both. So you just have to look at the manager for these sort of decisions. Whether Ruud Van Nistelrooy will make any changes to the squad, we don't know. Whether he will play different players, whether he will swap, whether Xerxes will play instead of Rashford, we don't know. Højlund hasn't been anywhere to be seen so far this season. He's not been that great. I'd say the best two players in United's team so far this season have been De Ligt and Mazraoui. Lenny Yoro is still yet to play a competitive game he's never played. Right, listen to this. He's never played a competitive game under Ten Hag. That's bad. That is really bad. So, yeah. Whether Lenny Yoro will be a different player when he comes back from his injury, we don't know. But he's been out for a very long time. Whether he's just crap when he comes back from his injury, we don't know. Because he's been out for a long time, hasn't played football since July, August time. So, yeah. Like, Manchester United have been on this sort of decline for a long time. I'd say 2-3 months. It's just something you can't forgive. They've had so many managers they've had nearly as many managers as Chelsea have had in the last 4-5 years. Chelsea are obviously doing so much better now, but Manchester United are still at this point where they're going nowhere. They are stuck in a big rut. It's an elevator that will only... I just said elevator. It's a lift that will only go down and it doesn't go up for Manchester United. They're stuck in a lift that only goes down. So, yeah, not good for Manchester United at all. And that is the end of Erik ten Hag's tenure at Manchester United. We all saw it coming. And, yeah, we've been saying this for ages, that Ten Hag needs to go. It was only a matter of when, not a matter of... I don't know, it was only a matter of when Manchester United would decide for him to go. But yeah, Ineos have finally pulled the finger out and gone, right, we need to clamp down on this. He needs to get gone. And they've finally sacked him. It's probably the best decision the Man United owners have made in the last 5 years. But yeah, Erik ten Hag is no more. He is a goner at Manchester United. He's gone. He will not live to manage another game at Manchester United. Obviously, he will keep living. Like, he's still alive, but he won't manage Manchester United in a dugout anymore. So yeah, my thoughts on this are it was the correct decision for Manchester United owners to make. There's going to be mixed reactions from all Manchester United fans. But yeah, Ten Hag has been sacked. This doesn't include Manchester United fans. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.